everyone. Thank you for coming back to my channel. Today I'm going to be giving you a review of the Magic Hair Company hair that I have installed in my head. If you haven't watched my previous video, I suggest that you do. All the specifics that you will need about the hair will be in that video. So, and I'm like pointing in that way like I'm going to have a link there, but I'm not because I don't know how to do that. If one of y'all want to leave a comment to teach me how to do that, that's great. So, anyway, I hope that you had a wonderful Sunday. I'm recording this on Sunday, but if it's not a Sunday for you, I pray that you're having a wonderful day and whatever day and time that you're watching this video. Alrighty, so getting right into the review. I want to start off with the cons, because if you can get through the cons and then get to the pros and be like, I still want this hair, then this hair is for you. So I'm going to go through the cons and then I'm going to go through the pros. It's also like so. Alrighty, I purchased the hair from the storefront, not from the website. So, just want to remind you of that. Okay, I purchased a 26-inch bundle, a 24-inch bundle, a 22-inch bundle, and a 22-inch bundle in the Filipino straight texture, and then I also purchased a 14-inch lace closure in the Filipino straight texture as well. So, right into those cons. I hate the closure. This is my first closure, and I remember in one of my earlier videos, I had mentioned that I would never wear a closure because they don't look natural and blah, 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 whatever. Now that I've been wearing this closure, I really don't see myself not wearing a closure, but there is a caveat to that. I'll get to that later on. I don't like how the closure feels at all. All of the hair actually has a very plasticky feel to it, and it's not like plastic that it feels horribly fake. No, that's not what I mean. But it's a texture to where I noticed it from jump, and I was like, ooh. And I literally asked the owner, I was like, hey, if I wash this hair and condition it, will it go away? Will it get soft? And she was like, yeah, no, that's not what happened. I don't like the texture of the hair. Now, that could just be because it's the Filipino texture, but nah, this hair, y'all, I don't like how it feels. That's just me. It's not a velvet, buttery, smooth hair. And regardless if hair is thick or not, it should not feel plasticky. I don't care. So please don't try to go that route and say, oh, it's because the hair is thick. I know plenty of women who have thick hair in their head and it's still velvety smooth. That's an expectation. That's not an aspiration. Okay. So that's a con. I don't like how the texture of the closure, especially, and of this hair in general feels. And I will not blame it on it just being Filipino texture. I won't. Next, I do not like the fact that this closure has baby hairs. Now, I don't know if that's just something that closures have, be it lace or silk. And if that's the case, I don't know, but I'm gonna have to figure something out. Because it's just annoying and a pet peeve to deal with. But what I don't like is that there's not only baby hairs in the front, there's also baby hairs right here, and there's baby hairs in the middle. Let me show you with these. Here we go. All of this is baby hair. Can you see that one? Why do I need baby hairs right there? Like what? Like it gets so annoying when I'm trying to style the hair and I have big. Oh, let me get this baby hair down. Don't like that. Also, I paid $20 extra for bleached knots. These knots were not bleached. They were black. There was like bronze speckles sparsed on the closure, but I had to bleach those knots. I'm not gonna say I had to re-bleach. No, I had to bleach those knots. I'm sorry, I have a little congestion. Praise the Lord. Sorry. I did not like that at all. So overall, I don't like the texture. For me, I would never buy a closure from Magic Hair Company. That's just me. I don't like it at all. So, but the one thing that I do like, and I know this is a pro in the competition, but whatever, it's a 3.5 by 4. I don't like a big. I wouldn't want a big thing, taking over my head. So I appreciate that. The hair looks horrible wet. This is another con. This is not a hair that you can wear. They like wet it and be like, oh, I'm gonna go now. No, it will be a matty, tangly mess. I let it air dry once, and it took forever. And that could be because of the amount of hair that I have in my head. But it looked horrible the whole time. And I had to constantly brush the hair because it just tangled on itself. It was horrible. So no, the hair looks horrible wet, and it feels horrible wet. It doesn't feel soft when it's wet. It feels disgusting when it's wet. So that's another con. The hair snags and tangles like crazy. Oh, and I know it could probably be because I have 4 bundles of hair in my head, and they're very long bundles. So I know that that could be part of the reason why I'm having so much snagging. But the snagging has now turned into tangling. Not Shalonda does not do tangling very well. I just don't. It's just not something that I appreciate for the amount of money that I paid for this hair. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I don't appreciate it. So, and it's not tangles in the nape area only, right? There are tangles here, there are tangles here, and like if I was to do like this, there'll be tangles here. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, it's just snag. But still, I don't appreciate all of that. And what else did I like? Oh, and the hair looks, it looks very fake, straightened because of the luster of the hair. It has a very high luster. I don't know how I would have blended this hair if I had my just natural hair with this hair because the luster is too high and the texture is not a soft natural texture. It's just not. So the luster is a little too high for me. I didn't like that. And when it was straightened, oh here we go. Yeah. And when it was straightened, it snagged and tangled more. So don't know what that's about. I used the products that the owner gave me, those mix chick stuff, and I let this hair deep condition, but I used the leave-in conditioner only, and I left it in there for like 8 hours overnight. So the texture didn't change, the snagging didn't stop. Okay, so once again, going over the cons, dislike the closure, has baby hairs everywhere, and I don't like the texture. Another con is that the luster of the hair is a little too shiny for me. The hair looks horrible wet, and it takes forever to dry. It feels horrible when it's wet. The hair tangles and the hair snags. Also, I have 4 bundles of hair in my head. I don't recommend that. I think that's actually a con for me, and that's my fault for buying 4 bundles and putting it in on a U part like that. It's too thick, and not in a negative way. I'm 5'5", by the way, about almost 5'6". Um, but in that, I think I'm having a lot of problems just because of the density, and it actually, you know, it's a weave, because it's so thick. I actually recommend that you go with less bundles because it will look more natural, and you will save a lot of money. So yeah, okay, so those are the cons. Moving on to the pros. I'm gonna do this and under token. So the pros of the hair is that it's true to length. I didn't measure it, but it's definitely true to length. I've had hair that was 24 inches before, and this surpasses well where that went, and this is only 2 inches longer than that. So it's true to length, and you probably get a little bit more, which is good. Um, Another pro is that you will only need 3 bundles to have a nice and very natural full look. So you get to save some coins, and it rest assured knowing that you can have 3 bundles and you'll be fine. And you can actually spread the wefts out the way you want to, and you won't have to worry about it looking thin because it's very full hair. And they give you a lot of hair in your weft, so that's another pro. Another pro is that the hair looks beautiful blow dried. This is actually blow dried out, and this is the best state that I found to wear the hair in. I let it air dry once and that took forever. So I blow dry it on the cool settings. And always, before I do any type of things with my hair, I always put heat protectant in my hair, and I suggest you do that as well. And especially when I straighten my hair, I don't put my straightener on the hottest um, temperature, and I always put that Treasure heat protectant in. So, anyways, I just wanted to say that. The hair looks beautiful, and it tangles and snags less actually in a blow dry state of mind. Another pro is that the hair will probably curl well. I did not curl the hair, but after I blow dried it, always at night I would braid it up. But after I blow dried it, in particularly, and I took it out, like I don't know if you can kind of see the wave, but all day it had that beautiful wave, and it just stayed, and it still has it now. You can't really see it, but it's still there. So if it can do that, and there's no heat, if you wanted to flexi rod especially, or curl it with a curling iron, or wand it would be beautiful, and it would stay all day. It'll probably last you some days. So that's another pro. I actually like the color of the hair. It's a beautiful sandy brown, but I guess that will change from bundle to bundle. But I see that as another pro. And I'm out of pros. Oh no, a pro. This hair did not like that mixed chick stuff, in my opinion. It did not do anything phenomenal for it. It's not like mixed chick smells the bomb or something like that. I would never buy it for this hair. But I did find out, and this is a pro, this hair loves this. It took to this very well. This is the Suave Shea Butter, Almond Plus Shea Butter. This is the shampoo, and this is the conditioner. I shampooed this hair once with the and when I say once, it was like I put it in my because I wanted to test it. I put it in my hands and I like put it on the ends and then I rinsed it out, and there was no change there. Um, and then I did that when I first got it. So I'm afraid sometimes to put shampoo on the extensions. So when I did that deep conditioning stuff, I put the shampoo just in and then I rinse it out immediately. Whatever. The hair didn't take well to the mixed shakes. It took beautifully to this stuff, and I think for at most I paid like $7, and that's an overestimate for this. So that's a pro. You get to save your money. Praise God. Other than that, overall, I do not recommend this hair. I do not appreciate the things that I had to go through as far as the constant snagging, constant tangling, the dryness of the hair, the way the hair feels like plastic, how shiny the high luster of the hair. And the hair is really heavy, but that could be alleviated, take out a bundle. This was not $900 worth experience. Now, I don't mind paying for quality. What I do mind is paying for quality and not getting quality. That's what I do mind. I didn't like that at all. I would not recommend this hair to anyone. I'm just being real. If someone was to ask, hey, what type of hair you have in your head, I'll be like, oh, it's Magic Hair Company. But the prices are kind of outrageous. I mean, it's just hair. And you're not getting something phenomenal that you're like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I'm not afraid to be honest. I'm not trying to be no guru. I'm about to be a lawyer. So that's the overall review of this hair. I'm going back to my old hair for a little bit before I get some faith in some other companies because I don't even know. Um, so if you have any questions that I did not mention in the video because it is at 12 minutes and I am trying to end this quickly, leave a comment down below. I'm going to leave the information in the information box. I hope that this kind of gave you what you were looking for. If you still want to go buy the hair, go on, girl or boy, whatever. It's your prerogative. It's your money. Do what you want to do. I don't recommend it. So, thank you. Stay blessed. Once again, rate, comment, subscribe. Please. I think I have like 6 subscribers now. I'm so excited. But anyway, I'll keep you updated on what I do next. If you want any other information about my U part, let me know and I'll just make a different video for that. Alrighty, so thank you again. Stay blessed and I'll talk to you later.